Is there anything else, man, you're working on besides the music? Anything else? Any projects you got going on, or anything that we can look forward to in the near future?
Yeah, I got another single I'm about to put out. It's called OK.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called OK.
My man.
So it's one of them. It's a single, pretty much for the dancers, man, for the club scene. You know what I'm saying? So it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I see on social media, everybody love to twerk, man. Everybody love to make the little twerk videos and all that. So
Indeed.
hey, that's what this one for. You know what I mean? It's called OK. So definitely be on the lookout for that, man. I ain't really got a date, but it'll be in the near future, man, within the next month or two, possibly 3 months.
Okay.
At the tops, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put that single out, OK, man. Definitely be checking for it. Definitely, I challenge you, you know what I'm saying? Do your little twerk jump, do a little twerk video to it, man. At me or send it to me at 7A_DON. And shoot, let's push that jump, man. Let's push it a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? OK. I gave her $20. She said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things, man. Definitely be on the lookout for it, man.
Indeed. What production, man? Before we move on, any production on that or any features on it? Or?
So there's not no features on that one, but I do have a Damn, man, hold up. Let me one second.
All right, you good.
Hold up,
you good.
Damn.
My bad.
You gotta edit this motherfucker. You gotta edit this joke, man. It's me fucking up, man.
Hey, my bad, y'all.
Nah, this is me fucking up, Short-tay. That's it, make you strong. All right.
You got him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you that again, just so I can.
Cool.
Okay, man. That's a bet, man. So as far as production, who you got on the production side of the new single?
So on the production side, it's a local producer, Fiend.
Okay.
I mean? Yeah, he definitely got some fire, man. Somebody that I worked with in the past, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of tracks from If I Die Today, featuring Fiend. That's also produced by Fiend, you know what I'm saying?
Big shouts out to him, man.
Yeah, definitely big shouts out to Doc, man. He one of them guys, man, where, you know, he can make something come to life, man, straight up. You know what I mean? He all around, you know what I'm saying, talent, man.
Okay.
I definitely want to plug the new single I got called fuck, man, my bad, man.
No,
I'm lunching now, dog.
You good, but I can clip it in.
Oh yeah, all right.
Pieces. Yeah,
I definitely want to plug the new single that I got featuring Lil Soulja Slim. So, you know, rest in peace to Soulja Slim. But I got his son, Lil Soulja Slim, on the track.
Wow.
That's out right now on all platforms, called Make You Strong.
That's some good stuff, man.
And the concept of that is the shit you go through, it molds you, it make you strong. You might be broke right now. You won't be broke for long. You might be down right now. You won't be down for long. You know, it's just one of them. Like I said, I want to give music to motivate people and definitely let people know that you ain't the only person that's going through something or been through something. And if I can help you get through it, man, that's the music that I make, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely one of those things, man. So Make You Strong featuring Lil Soulja Slim, produced by a local producer, Brave Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big shouts out.
Yeah.
Indeed, man. That's some good stuff, man. You said Lil Soulja Slim's kid. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's some good networking, man.
Man, so that's like two. You know, I got a track with Fiend, and then like I said, Soulja Slim was definitely one of my favorite rappers.
Indeed, man.
Him and C Murder. So to be able to you know, make that come true with Lil Soulja Slim, man. He a man of his word. Like I said, I was able to contact him.
Okay.
Got in contact with him. He told me, hey, I'm gonna get on that. Send me that, and by the next day, I had the feature, man.
That's dope.
Just what he told me he was gonna do, he did it. You know what I mean? So
that's
definitely
dope.
shout out Lil Soulja Slim, man. Be checking for him, man. He got plenty of music out, man.
That's dope, man. Yes, indeed. Also, like besides the music, you got your hands in anything else that you're doing, whether it's in the community or, you know, anything else that you're working on that's gonna that can be related to the, entertainment as well, whether it's if you're like doing any, things with sports, or if you're doing anything else on the creative side that's not necessarily music, but something that can be, viewed in the public or seen.
Yeah, so I definitely, I got kids, man. So
Okay.
I definitely try to be involved with them growing up, the sports that they get into, and also be able to reach out and be an influence on other kids' life too.
Indeed,
you know
man.
What I mean? So
respect.
a lot of the youth, man, they definitely looking for a role model.
Yes.
They definitely, like, it's kids that I may have coached like 2 or 3 years ago. When they see me, I ain't seen them in a year. They see me, hey, coach, man, what's up, man?
Okay.
You know what I mean? They want to come holler at me. They want to just chop it up with me. So It's definitely something, man, that's special to me, just coaching, man. Right now, I coach the basketball right now, the AAU basketball.
Okay.
With my youngest son. My oldest son, he just got into high school basketball, so I had to let him go. I ain't coaching the high school team, but I let him go. They did real big. They did good this year, man.
That's good.
Just to be there and to be on them, man. A lot of parents, man, instead of worrying about why your kid is not playing and worrying about talking to the coach, you need to look at your kid and understand what they are not doing. Like, if they're not giving the energy that they're supposed to be giving, they're not being a good teammate and all that, before you check the coach, man, you need to talk to your kid and teach them how to be a teammate, how to go out there and leave it all on the court or on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to hold your kid accountable first before you can go at the coaches and all this and that, man. So definitely something that a lot of us older males and even females with the cheerleading or whatever, but definitely something that we all should give back. And it's pretty much like mentoring the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to lead them in the right direction. Shit that you done been through. You done seen it, you done it. So you know what certain avenues where they headed to.
Right.
What's this? If they doing this now and they doing this, where this leading, where they gonna go? Like, man, just try to chop it up with them and give them a different point of view and let them know that. And let them know that the world is bigger than what they think it is right now.
That's very important, man. And to your point as well, man, just to, link with that. One thing I believe, a lot of people may not agree with this, but this one thing that I believe that is mandatory and is very important. In order to be a good leader, you first must know how to follow.
Yeah.
So my thing is, to your point, being a role model and that male figure, right? You take somebody under your wing, whether you're being a mentor to them or whatever, you're teaching them how to lead, but they're following your lead. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's very important.
I think, like, I know earlier in the interview we were talking about people that come from the mud, and people that don't come from the mud, people that don't come from the struggle, and try to portray that image. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, with me, man, I was able to get the best of both worlds.
Indeed, man. Hey, we got that in common, brother.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was able to get the best of both worlds. I had it the way I was able to. I was fortunate on one hand, and then on the other hand, I was able to see another side of it. Where I was able to see another side of it, where it wasn't no vacuum cleaner. We had to use a broom and sweep the carpet. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it was one of them things, man. And it's like, to be able to get both, you fortunate, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Indeed.
Because you understand the balance. It's a balance, man. And, in life, you got to be able to balance it all out, man.
Yes,
if
indeed.
you can find a way to balance it all out, you can find a way to get ahead, man. You know
of course, man. And like I said, that's very important, man. Just having that mentality and understanding that once you're in a situation, and you make it out of that situation, never forget where you come from, but also understand, why things were the way they, you know what I mean? It all helps you. See, in the end,
I had my stepfather, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never really told me, He never really told me nothing. He just showed me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them things where he had to tell me like, hey man, you gonna hang out, you gonna get up and go to work. It was like he hung out and got up and went to work. Like he did this and I just seen it.
Yeah.
So it was like a lot of the times, man, it ain't never what you telling somebody, it's what you showing them. Cause they paying attention to you and learning from you more by what you doing and what they see other than what you telling them. Especially as a youth.
Actions speak louder than words, man.
Because when you think they're not looking, that's when they paying the most attention.
Indeed.
You know
yes,
what
indeed.
I'm saying? That's when they paying the most attention.
And how I look at it too, man, like you say, man, you lead by example. You know, if my son see me every day getting up, going to work, right?
Yeah.
Either one or two things can happen. Either he can say, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can say, I see daddy working hard. I see him shooting videos, doing X, Y, Z, but he's still getting up every day, early in the morning, taking me to school, and then going to a job. Yeah. So either one or two things can happen, which can both be good. He can say, I'm going to do what my daddy doing. I'm going to get me a job every day, and I'm going to work hard. That's cool. Yeah. Or he can say, I don't like what my daddy's doing. Yeah. I'm going to start my own business. Yeah. And I'm not going to have nobody telling me, hey, I need you to come punch into this time, and I need you to do this that way. So those actions, whether somebody can take it internally and say, this is showing me what I need to do to get my daddy out of that situation or break that cycle. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, those type of examples, you know, they're great, but it can always motivate and elevate a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Either one or two ways I look at it. On the positive note, you might decide not to work when you get older, but on a positive note, you can say, hey, I want to run my own business, daddy. I like what you're doing, but what you're teaching me and what I'm learning from you is I'm getting the tools to do my own business. You know what I'm saying? So those actions speak louder than words, man, and we definitely have to be mindful of what we're doing because like you said, when you think somebody's not paying attention, they're watching, and that's just in general. That's anywhere. You at work, you know what I mean? And it's one of them days where you might say, you know, it's a laid back day, I'm just chilling, right? Somebody watching.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful too of you a grown adult now, right? And the way that you went about life and the way that you looked at life and you thought you was grown and you knew it all when you was younger. Like if you see your kid growing up and doing the same things that you was doing, you got to be able to look at it and say, man, you acting just like I was acting. You doing exactly what I was doing and look at what it got me. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And if you understand that you're not in the best situation, man, you got to let your kids know, like, hey, man, this ain't the way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you ain't going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You can't do this. You can't.
Indeed.
You it's better. It's a whole nother world out there, man. Like, I tell people, man, like, from my eyes, like, it's a door right here, right? When we step out of this door, we don't even got to step out of this door, but I'm just going to use this for example. Me and you, when we step out of this door, the world I see is a totally different world that you see when you walk out. Yeah. All the opportunities and any danger that you may feel, anything. When I walk out the door, I see none of that. What you see, I see my own. Yeah, indeed. So from my eyes to your eyes, it's a different world, man. Yes, you know what I mean? This world, man, it's one of those things, man, where it's what you make it, man.
Oh yeah, hey.
It's what you make it, man.
Life is what you make it, man.
Life is what you make it. Some of the most simple terms and quotes, man, they're the truth, man. Yeah. Life is what you make it, man.
And when you said life is what you make it made me actually think about Scarface and Nas. Big shouts out to them. Yeah. If you remember the Life is what you make it, John, off the I Am album. You know what I'm saying?
Man, these dudes, man, we got a lot of we still got a lot of icons, man, a lot of legends, man, that's still amongst us today.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, man, we can't take these guys for granted, man. Right. And we got to definitely show them love, man. Like guys like Nas, man, like, I was listening the other day, I had my joint on shuffle. Okay. My, my music joint on shuffle, and Nas joint came up, the song where he rapped the whole song backwards.
Yeah, Hot Rewind. That's off the Stillmatic album. Dog. Slim.
I'm saying, like, just listen to that, man. That's what this shit is built about.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the being an artist, man, and just being able to open your mind up and do things with it. More than just You gotta understand it's an art form though.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I tell people it's just like being an artist that draw pictures.
Right.
Like I could draw a picture that looks exactly like you, and it's a great picture. But I can have another artist that's a cartoon. He can draw you with a big head,
Right.
little arms,
Right.
long legs, but it's an art.
Yeah. Indeed.
You know what I mean? And no matter how you look at it, it's an art, man. It's definitely a new day. And
Yes,
everything changes, man.
Yes.
It's a new day. The world is in a new point in time.
Oh yeah.
So everything that's going on in the world today, it's at a new point in time, man. It's a whole new world, man. So it's not what we used to and what we know. And as we were growing up, the people that were older than us, they was looking at the way we was growing up and saying, man, this world changing, man.
Yeah, indeed.
All these computers and all this and that.
Slim, I tell my son this, right? I say, I had a computer coming up. We had computers.
Yeah.
But back when we were coming up, phones, we didn't, right now today, our phones are computers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can just, you can
They
watch
anything-
TV.
They anything. They cameras.
You can watch TV on your phone.
Yeah.
You can go on the internet. You can talk to people. You can video chat people. We didn't have that.
Nah.
When I came up, I remember being a kid and we had what? What was it? The AOL.
Yeah.
The little I guess it was connected to the phone line.
Yeah.
You log on and you hear all the little it's connected. Now you just open up a phone and you click a few buttons on a touch screen.
Yeah.
You on YouTube and you watch it. My son, man, he loves like the little nursery stuff and all that.
Yeah.
He's singing and I'm like, okay, it's cool because it's educational at some point because when you look at certain things, you know, it's teaching you like the music, the rhythm.
Well, if you want to know where the direction that the world is headed to, you gotta look at the cartoons, man.
Hey,
The latest and newest cartoons, because you gotta think about when we were kids, right? We were watching like the Jetsons and just think about what you were looking at. But you think about the Jetsons, they had flat screen TVs, they had this and that. They conditioned the kids' minds for what's coming.
Oh yeah.
What they gonna grow up into.
Right.
So if you want to know what's going on in the world today, I mean what's coming, just look at the cartoons, man. They show you what's happening.
Because technically, like we're behind. Like everything that we have right now is at some point outdated. And the reason why I say this is because every time I buy a new camera, the next week or we got a new one. So with these TVs that we have, with these phones we have, they've been created this stuff. It's just when they make it accessible to us.
Available for us.
Yeah. Now, the next phase of media that comes out in the next 5 years, it was already created today.
Yeah.
But through the various testing, codings, and maybe companies
not even that. Maybe just the elites got it right now.
Yeah, and then and then it's like we get all this new stuff. We're like, wow, these drones and stuff. They've been had all this stuff, but technology is powerful, man. Technology can do some crazy things, or it can allow us to do some crazy things, but not to jump too far off. But my thing is this.
Shit, let's go to the 3000s, man.
Look,
we 2020. Let's go to 3020. What you think, man?
So look, with technology, right? And this bugs me right here, right? Technology is so advanced, but we still, are dying, from heart disease. We're still dying like from diabetes. You know what I'm saying? We're still dying from all of these diseases. However, we have technology that can wipe out a nation.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me if I come down with a form of cancer, you telling me you can't get the cancer out of my body?
Yeah.
But you have a bottle of Clorox that'll tell you that this will pretty much eliminate, AIDS or the herpes virus and certain type of germs or whatever. Yeah. But you mean to tell me you can't keep somebody alive who says, hey, I got stage 4 lung cancer. Yeah. Oh, you got 6 months to live. With all this technology, you mean to tell me you can't save me?
You mean to tell me we still cutting people's legs off?
Yeah, so it's it goes back to technology is so advanced, but how do we continue to advance and stay ahead with technology because of stuff like that? Because when you tell me, when you say, hey man, you got stomach cancer, and then you say you got to go on chemo, but it's a 3% chance that the chemo will work. It's a 97% chance that it's not gonna work, and you're gonna die. But meantime, they're making millions off of that.
Yeah.
So technology is, the possibilities of the technology and the levels of it is steady increasing, getting better. But yet people are dying because of that dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to go to, you know what I'm saying? But it's just things I think about, because when we look at technology and all these things we can do, it just amazes me that you tell me, oh, you were born with sickle cell. Well, you can't wipe that away from my body. You can't clear me of that.
Yeah.
You can't do some type of therapy with all the technology we have to take a 9-month-old baby and say, okay, we're gonna do this procedure, it's gonna get rid of the sickle cell. They're gonna live a normal life.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I believe it can be done, but I believe because of the money and because we have to keep advancing with technology and we have to have a means to do that, they're gonna hide the cure for HIV and AIDS. They're gonna hide the cure for cancer.
But how long can they hide it, man?
And see, this is the thing. I don't think, and actually,
because now we're in a time where there's a lot of whistleblowers and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Now, right?
So what's my man? What Dr. Sebi? Doctor. So look, this is my thing. We lost him, right?
Yeah.
That's another great brother that we lost. May he rest in peace.
Man. No doubt. Yeah.
And there we go. We now we getting into the money, the technology, and the truth. Like you said, when you put that truth out there, somebody it's gonna call. So when you come in between that dollar, whether it's the pharmaceutical companies or if it's your engineers that invent all of these vehicles to carry out certain therapies or whatever you have. When you come in between that, somebody gonna say, oh, okay, let's get rid of this guy, right? But ultimately, it's been revealed in some form or fashion that these things can be handled. Yet we have millions and billions of dollars, and we're coming out with all of these advances in technology, but we haven't made any big advances in these treatments to say, hey, you're no longer going to die if you get stage 4 cancer. We can guarantee you, all you got to do is come in, we give you a shot, you'll be down for a day, your body will be restored in the next 72 hours, cancer's gone. It won't come back. Yeah. You know what I mean? That should be able to happen because we have so many advances in technology. It's not the 80s and the 70s no more. Yeah. You know what I mean? Back in the day.
I agree, man. Yeah, and like you're saying, we got, when it comes to killing somebody, we got the technology where you can be in Missouri and kill a motherfucker over in Israel somewhere. And ain't gotta, you know what I mean, with your slippers on, you know what I'm saying?
So,
but we can't cure a common cold still to this day.
Exactly. And,
you know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing, right? And that's the thing. So if we look at it like, if we, just looking at everything on a bigger scale.
What it is, man, that's why they keep the football in your face. That's why they keep the basketball, the latest. It's all a distraction.
All a distraction.
But at the end of the day, man, you gotta understand, man. It's like this shit bigger than rap.
Oh, of course.
And I'm just saying, rap in general, it's bigger than me and you, man. It's just like where this thing going and what's going on. This thing is bigger than us, man. You know what I mean? This shit has already been mapped out. They already know that when something happened, they already know how the mass of the people going to act. They already know this thing is a genius, more than a genius, that done already mapped this whole thing out, man. So with that being said, I just want to say, man, just enjoy yourself, man.
Hey,
you gotta take this thing,
right?
Yeah, you gotta take this thing and you gotta do what you love to do. What make you happy, man?
Oh, yeah.
What make you happy?
Indeed.
Make sure you on top of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
Like, I seen a joke, man, that say men go through ups and downs, but real men stay up. they don't never come down. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like, men go through ups and downs, but real men, they stay up and they never come down. And that's because they handle their business, man.
Indeed.
And I'm not saying that because I'm saying I'm a real man and
I
stay up. But what I'm saying is you got to get a mindset of to work hard as you can to be able to handle your business.
Indeed.
And to stay on top. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
And when you stay on top, you can do what you want to do. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like, I think it would take a miracle to change what's going on in this world today.
Oh, yeah.
And what's happening today. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about Dr. CB. We talk about Nipsey Hussle. We talk about Kobe Bryant. You know, it's a conspiracy theory behind Kobe Bryant because it's a movie that's coming out right now about the pharmaceutical company. Something happened with the pharmaceutical company. I seen it when I seen Bad Boys 3.
Okay.
And something happened with the pharmaceutical company, and the pharmaceutical company pretty much covers some stuff up or whatever. But from what I heard, this just he said. I know you. I see that you with the conspiracy stuff.
Man, look, it's.
But you know, Kobe Bryant, it's a pharmaceutical company coming out with a medicine called Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant got an open court. They going back and forth in court with that right now about that name, Black Mamba, this and that. And now Kobe Bryant is gone. So I'm just saying, like, it's all different kind of conspiracy theories and all this and that. But at the end of the day, what we do know is, for the most part, anybody from our culture that's trying to teach the masses of our people on how to move, we understand what normally happens to them.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not a good outcome. And at the end of the day, just like with Nipsey Hussle, when he said, if something happened to me, y'all better ride for me.
Yeah.
But what we doing to ride? What's happening? Like, I mean, he been passed away now, and it's a up in the air of, okay, we feel like he knew what was gonna happen because what he was doing with that documentary, but what are we doing to ride, man?
Yeah, good point, man. And this is my thing right here too. Just to, and I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I know I don't have an answer for that question, but I know for sure what I can say is this, just to your point. When I'm here, I want my son, my family, my people, you know, my family, my people I bond with, celebrate me while I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Ride for me while I'm here. If I'm doing something, support me. So if I'm, you know, doing a documentary about, you know, the pharmaceutical companies or what's going on, support me while I'm here. Don't wait till I'm gone and then try to, you know, go on about it for a little while, then it dies down. Nah. Support me while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Back me up. Have my back. When it goes down or something happened to me, carry on my legacy. Keep going hard. Finish my job. Finish what I was doing. So with Nipsey, you know what I mean? Like you have people, you know, who may have been doing things for a while, and then you might not really see it no more. We all human. You know, at some point you might say, all right. But for him, I just feel like somebody should have followed up. Like, I don't know how, you know, what type of collaborations he had going on, but for an example, when he left off, I was hearing that Nick Cannon was going to finish off what he was trying to do. Don't know how true it is. And then it was somebody else was mentioned. I can't remember right now. But my thing is, already be in place. Whoever is riding with this dude while he's here, whatever happens, even if it wasn't set up that way, and whatever you know, finish off what he was doing.
Well, you know,
that's how I feel about it.
With that, man, it's like, it's always the people that's close to you that betray you the most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even like with Marcus Garvey, like what Marcus Garvey was doing, the people that was the closest to him wind up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you try to move in secrecy because you don't want nobody to know your next move.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? But then when something happened to you, it's like you was moving in secrecy, so don't nobody know what you was doing. But even with Nipsey Hussle, I mean, Lauren London, I think she did the what's the Puma joint? You know, she kept going with the Puma joint or whatever. But it's like it's just one of them things, man, where this life is crazy, man. And what you want is what you want. Right. You can't force that upon nobody else to go as hard for something that you want.
I agree.
They just stepping in and saying, oh, he like this, I'm gonna do this because that's what he like. But you don't got the same passion as this person. So you're not going as hard as that person. You know what I mean? So, I mean, not to shy off of the subject or anything like that, but it's like I just started a clothing line.
Okay.
And with that clothing line, my clothing line is called Keep Going. So it's called
Keep
KG.
going. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
And what I
dope.
came up with that was, it was just like, when I say keep going, I just mean like no matter what you may be going through in life, no matter what aspect of life you may be in, you gotta keep going. The world doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop. So no matter what's going on in your life, you gotta keep going, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just one of them things where all kind of shit happen. You know what I mean? Like, as a man in this world, man, people gonna hate you. The same people that show you love gonna turn around and hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all kind of crazy shit gonna happen. But even amongst all of that shit happening, that don't mean you supposed to stop.
Of course.
Man, that happened right there. I'm gonna keep on going.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. No matter what, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't let nothing stop you from doing what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So I definitely wanna plug that in there, man. Let you know, I definitely got a clothing line coming out. It's called KG.
And you say keep going,
Keep
right?
going, man.
So let me ask you this real quick. With the clothing line, I actually like that, man. That's dope, and it's inspirational. I definitely like that idea and how you're putting that out there. Yeah. So let me just ask now, as far as with the clothing line, just so everybody know, are you doing like shirts, pants?
So my concept and my idea that I have for it is just like it's shirts, it's pants, it's workout attire.
Okay.
Because I mean, when you in the gym and you on that treadmill or whatever, your mind is telling you, man, I'm tired, man, I'm done. But at the end of the day, what you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? You know you got something you doing it for, and you gotta keep going, man.
Gotta keep going.
Can't stop, can't quit. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
so
man.
I definitely got shirts, sweatpants, hats, all, you know what I mean?
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
And I would definitely be supporting you on that, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.